Hey everyone, so I guess it's that time to start cleaning up the porch from our fall decor, changing it into our winter stuff and all the fun, and there's a lot of leaves around here. Some still are falling, but that's okay. So anyways, let's get to it.
Firstly, I want to say thanks for stopping by. I'm Lisa from the Yohos, and if you're new here, you should consider subscribing. And if you're not new here, well, thank you for coming back. Mark will be making an appearance later on in the video, but this is just mostly me tidying up the front porch and just doing little tiny things around. So while Mark's working. So now I hate this time of year. I'm going to be honest. I don't love the winter. And by winter, I mean snowy, yucky, freezing rain, all that yuck. Ugh, I just wish I lived in a climate that I could actually sit out on my porch and be all cozy and with a hot cocoa and, very picturesque in the Hallmark movies. But let's be real, we get so much snow on the front porch in the wintertime that we have to dig ourselves out sometimes so the door can open at the underneath the doorstep. Anyway, so this is what I'm going to do instead. And after all the Christmas decorations are tidied up and put away, all I have to do is deck the front porch just a tiny bit. I still leave all the greenery up because you know what? If that's what makes me happy in these yucky winter months, I am doing it. And this is what I mean. This is the next day, you guys. What? So I guess this deck is going to have to wait for a little tiny bit. It's supposed to get sunny this afternoon, so we'll maybe do it on the weekend or through the week. Anyways, what we do normally is we just pile it all up in the corner and put a big tarp over it. The end, and see you in the spring. So this wreath here, even though I'm doing it first, was kind of a last minute decision. I didn't ever have anything here, and I've always wanted something. In the summertime, we put a little screw in the wall so I can hang things here now in the winter. Pretty exciting, I know. Now, I could have sworn I checked that these star here, these lights, worked. I know that I did. And for some reason, when I plugged them in, they didn't work. So instead of unwrapping and taking everything off, I just cut them off and then I spray painted them and used them in the greenery that you're going to see very soon.
Hey there everybody. Okay, sorry it's so sunny. It actually snowed this morning, which is weird, and now it's really sunny. Welcome to Canada. I want to walk you through how to make those planters that you see on everybody's front porch, and that's what I'm doing today. I can see my breath still. I don't think I have enough greenery, but we'll try here. My neighbor so kindly gave me a bunch of her leftover stuff that she wasn't using, her greenery, real greenery. But anywho, I am going to show you how I do our planters, and it's so easy, you guys. You'll see how.
So usually I cut down greenery, and I'm going to actually go do that this week at a friend's house, so maybe I'll make a quick video on actually doing a big massive planter, because this one here, like I say, I didn't think I had enough, so I ended up just having enough for this little guy, but super cute. This wall is quite big, so I knew I really wanted something substantial there, so I'm just beefing it up. So typically I separate the different types of greenery into 3 different piles, and then I kind of stab it. So in the bottom here, you can't see, there's that green florist foam inside it. And in the end, what I do is I just put some water in it so it kind of keeps it fresh. And when it freezes, the sticks stick in there even better, which is kind of a bonus really. So now what I'm doing here is I'm just putting the bigger pieces at the back. Because there's no backing on it, so to speak, it's sitting up against the wall. I'm putting the bigger pieces all around and then kind of building it, and the smaller pieces I'm using as filler for the little spaces. Look at how cute this branch is with the little tiny baby pine cones. Ah, I'm putting that right at the front. These are those stars I spray painted. Remember I told you? Those other red things are just picks from the dollar store that I had on hand. And there's little lights. I don't think you can see them, but they are just the solar LED lights. And that's a birch log we found at the family cottage.
This actually has old dirt from the summertime in it, so I'm just going to cheat and use this inside the pot. And it actually fits perfectly.
So now this thing is an orb, I'm calling it. I don't know what else to call it. My brother makes fun of me for it. So what I did was I took 2 of these planters that somebody was getting rid of at the end of their driveway, so I snatched them up. They were completely empty and see-through, none of the planter material inside. And I took black zip ties and zip tied it both together, making this lovely creation. So this is just the same idea. Put the bigger ones in first and fill in the holes with the smaller ones. Kind of with this thing. I'm just kind of wiggling them in as much as I can. Now I'm going to be honest, I need more greenery, so I will be getting that, like I say, this week. And then I just stuck some more of that red spiky stuff, sparkly stuff inside the bigger star of the 3 stars that I cut off. And that was it. Now I could add a whole lot more to it, and I might still scrounge around for some stuff. There's still a Christmas bin that I haven't gone through, but I'm happy with the way it looks, especially at night when it's all lit up. It's so pretty.
Make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on your post notification bell so you will get notified every time we post a new video.
The Yo-Hos!